Hey everyone, shout out Charlie Kirk and everyone else who's had to date people with cross necklaces. Because they are fucking demons. If you meet hold on, I need to turn on vertical sync. Where is vertical sync? There it is. Okay, so hold on, I'm gonna do practice real quick. So basically, the average person you expect to have a cross necklace is a white woman who rapes dogs, you know? Am I the only one who but my experience is, so yeah, shout out Charlie Kirk for that. He may not have been a good man, but I understand why he just he just saw the bullet and accepted his fate. So so I knew a femboy, a Polish femboy with a cross necklace, who was an actual demon in human form. So, I'm gonna tell a story about that. Hey, I'm Mike Randall, and this is me, yet again, I will not shut the fuck up about femboys until y'all kill yourselves. So, this started because, so my little sister is a bit autistic, okay? Adopted sister is. So every day, every week, we go to the same grocery store, same aisles, same thing every day. We get fruits and veggies, even though she never eats them. We get meat, and I'm gonna stop here because the meat counter is where we meet our titular femboy. Now, I like grill, and this is where we both learned we like grilling, so we hit it off, and of course, I knew I was gonna be stuck with this guy. It didn't matter at that point, because I knew I was gonna be stuck with this guy till the end of time, because, you know, this is a routine, so you know how autism plus OCD goes. So, this was right before the pandemic, about 6 or 7 years ago. So, and we quickly fall in love, or at least he fell in love with me. I didn't really give a shit, because I was dealing with bigger problems. Okay, like my friends were having falling outs, and I was broke. So, but bro had a job as a indie music artist. So he moved in, and that's where I could immediately tell that's where the problem is. First of all, he gooned 5 hours a day, every day. I woke up to shower, like every day I woke up to shower, and bro was just in there being his shit with the door unlocked. Not only that, bro would walk around the house half naked all the time with his dick out. And that's bad, because when an adult child sees human genitals, they are freaked the fuck out. Unless it's their own, of course, but you know how adult children go. It's not their fault. It's fault the motherfucker who keeps on sexually harassing them by not putting his pants back on. So, and so, he had a concert. We were going to a concert. I distinctly remember. I think it was right before the concert, he decided we were gonna, I'm really stressed out, let's fuck. And I'm like, and it was the dumbest shit ever. Man, can I tell you that this guy is anemic and into blood play? Keep that shit, bro. You need it. You need it. Stop. You can't just let that shit go like that. You're on low supply. At least be into something normal like feet or armpits or farts, not fucking blood. I think that's also just because I'm mostly afraid of blood. So we did that, and also, bro just doesn't stop. Now, I don't really get tired, but bro doesn't either, and the difference is bro is fucking loud. It's like a gun. It's like hearing a gunshot when he climaxes. It's terrible. I hate it. And also, then I gotta explain to the adult child how the fuck how that works, and I don't want to do that. So I'm like, yeah, it's nothing. We're just playing. And then I'm afraid eventually she's gonna be like, can we do that? Can we do that? Fuck no. We are not doing that. So, concert happens, and little did I know, he had a guest for the concert, and this guy gets on stage, and the first thing he says is he tells the normies to get the fuck out. This is a real men's performance. I'm like, the fuck genuinely calls people normies? You're not cool. You look goofy as hell. I know you molest little boys and girls. I just have absolutely no proof. So, I have to... So, being a man of justice, I had to find proof to bring him to justice. I just said justice twice. Fuck. So, what I base... so, he's one of... The thing about this Polish femboy and his musical partner, neither I will be naming, is that both of them still release their music on CDs. Nuts. So, I was already collecting CDs. Nuts. And, it's not that hard for me to just buy. Maybe, I was thinking maybe, on these CDs, I'll get a hint for this guy's pedophilia, and I didn't get any. I listened to all of their music, and all I got was they fuck crazy style every night, and I'm like half the songs were, I'm fucking this guy crazy style every night, and I don't want my boyfriend to know that I did. Like, man, I don't give a fuck. Just if you just told me up front, I'll be like, cool, I guess. It's not like this is a fucking... This is what I mean by the cross necklaces. So, I paid attention to the album art, and then I realized this other guy also has a cross necklace. So, that's my one proof. That's my one piece of evidence so far is that he also has a cross necklace, but I don't have any substantial evidence outside of that. Other than, him rapping about about raping people. But that's everyone. Everyone does that. That's not a unique thing. So, I found his Twitter, stalked his Twitter, nothing. Other than retweeting Elon Musk's tweets. Fuck this guy. Okay, actually, I was driving, and then somewhere, and then I saw this goofy ass car that looks like a 6-year-old designed it. The Muskmobile. It was Cybertruck, but worse. Again, Muskmobile. It was so fucking bad. I had to tell all of my friends about fucking Muskmobile, and so 2020, the lockdown. I was really bored, so basically all I could do was stalk this guy's fucking social media. So I went on his Facebook. He has a wife and a kid who looks traumatized in every photo I see him in. That's kind of proof. But then I check his LinkedIn, and I see he's a landlord. It's not, at that point, it's not being about justice. As any good Samaritan citizen should, I had to make this man's life as miserable as possible. So, the first thing I did was find the apartment he was the landlord of, and get one of my friends to move in there. Well, I also told her, hey, we're gonna make this guy's life a living hell, and she's also socialist, so it makes sense. We agree on this. So, the first thing we did was we made a whole pot of butter chicken, and then we just left it out to rot for like 2 weeks. It smelled horrible. This guy's like, what the is there a dead body here? Well, I mean, technically there's a dead body, but a cooked dead body. He smelled worse, honestly. And the funniest thing is, you know, if you check my straw page, you'll see I am a very unique looking individual. So I'm kind of shocked that he didn't see me. That's why I needed the other person, because if he saw me, he would immediately recognize me. I was like, oh, that's Mike Randall! Oh, I'm gonna kill that guy! Mad much. And then he'd put it on his one of his gay little CDs. Nuts. So, basically what... Then... Another thing I did during the pandemic was I got into taxidermy, which might seem weird, but it actually was a long time coming. Which also means I can effectively bring back dead pets, which I did. Fun, because you see, this landlord has a habit of killing pets. That if he finds a stray pet in the apartment, he is going to kill it because he's evil. So, what I would do, usually I find my friend finds the pet, usually the owner finds the pet corpses first, and then they go to me, they go to my friend. I have a number posted on the wall, on a pole for taxidermying pets. So basically, it's to revive them, to annoy your landlord. And they all do it, which is really cool. I'm getting free money. First of all. Second of all, I love rage baiting this landlord. He fucking sucks. Go on his gay little CD like, this guy keeps on sending me taxidermied animals! He's a psycho! Dude, you touch kids. I don't want to hear it. So, it gets to a point where one time, I was inspecting the body of one of the animals that he had killed, and I saw that I'm gonna try to say this so I don't get banned. Its rear end was altered in shape in a way that could only be done by someone breathing. And no one else had touched it before, and I've met a ton of zoophiles, and most of them don't care for dead animals. Because they're evil. They genuinely want to make the animals suffer. By the way, context that, I know that was bad, but I did not do that willfully. They come to me for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's because of the taxidermy business, actually. They like rape their pets, and then they kill them, and they're like, yo! And then they come to me, like, they basically, like, rape their pets, kill them, and then they bring them to me like, yo, can you turn this into can you taxidermy this so I can have the fleshlight? They don't say the flashlight part, but I assume that. I can see, so anyone trying to do that, I hope you know that I can see the hole, and I do report you to the police. I'm not, that's the one time I actually report people to police. I hate police. Even that fucking dog from Paw Patrol, I hate him! I hate him so fucking much! So, we have this zoophile and probably pedophile, I think. And I was gonna take up the next stage of this plan. But then I got a call from a man named, called himself Cornelius Huber, saying he wanted to be taxidermied himself when he died. I'm like, do you have any next of kin to sort out your taxidermy? And he's like, nope, they're all dead. What do you mean all of your next of kin are dead? What the fuck are we supposed to do then? What, did you kill all of them? And I'll elaborate on that later, actually. So, that became my main project, sorting out Cornelius Huber, or taxidermy, because I didn't know if he was gonna, like, if he was gonna wait till, I don't know if he was close to die, if he had, like, a terminal illness, or close to dying of natural causes, or if he just was gonna kill himself. Because, I don't know. I don't ask, because it's none of my business. So, basically, I was listening. Accidentally went on speed hack. So me and this femboy, I think we were on a bus. We were in the car. Actually, the three of us were in the car, I think. And then this motherfucker's like, yo, can you... this kid insists on driving. I say kid as a pejorative. I do not mean actually, he was actually a kid. He is like 30, I think. Basically, this guy always insists on driving. And I didn't figure out why until this one day where he's like, yo, suck me up while I'm driving. I'm like, hell no! Hell nah, bro. You gotta focus on driving. You can barely focus on driving anyway. You're shit at driving. This is why I always drive everywhere, because you can't drive for shit. all you do is goon and fumble around with CDs. Nuts. Basically, I keep on fucking saying basically, bro. So, we got into a car crash because of that. Because I was like, hell no. And then he started actually jerking himself off. And then we crashed, and so we crashed, and what it turns out that the guy in the car that we crashed into, who died, he died on impact, so I couldn't ask him who he was, but I checked his ID for his, I checked inside the car for his insurance, and I saw from his ID that this man was Cornelius Hubert himself. And I don't know about you, but I think it's really nice to have a conclusion of that story. But also, it's really hard to explain to the police, hey, so this guy has no next of kin, and he sorted out to me that he would that I would taxidermy him. So, can you please let me have this guy's body so I can taxidermy them? Yeah, well, the thing about police is they're kind of scared of me, so usually, when I ask them for something dumb, they say yeah, they just agree with me. But this was one of the times they didn't, so... 100% off coupon, go! So, that worked spectacularly. But then I had to, I'm getting lectured. By this fucking femboy with a cross necklace, of all people. This motherfucker calls his buddy with a cross necklace. He gets tired, lectures me for so long about the ethical issues of taxidermying another person. To the point where he gets tired and calls the other, his bandmate, to give me shit for him. And then, as soon as he speaks, I'm like, "Hey, you a pedophile?" And then he went silent, hung up, and then me and my sister just walked away. It was so funny. Then so basically, yeah, I wanted to get in contact with the guy's wife, and so I basically stalked your Facebook page because I do that with everyone. I stalk everyone's Facebook page. It's not personal. I think I get it. It's something I get from a friend, actually. One of my friends used to do that with everyone, and so now, but now they're dead. So now I do that with everyone. It's like honoring them in a weird way. In my way, it's my way of honoring people. So I use white pages to fit in the help of one of my insane friends. Wait, shit. Oh, they're all insane. To find this motherfucker's wife's phone number, and then we hit it off, and I'm like, so I saw in your family photo that your child looks, frankly traumatized. Is there anything happening between them and your husband? She's like, no, what are you talking about? What the fuck are you trying to insinuate? That he's a rapist? And I'm like, well, did he rape you? Yes or no? And then she went silent and hung up, which I'm gonna take as a yes. Because about a month later, it was like I checked his Facebook page, and his wife and kid were completely out of the picture. They were gone. And of course, I was still rage baiting him with a taxidermy and all the other shit. And then a third person comes in with his fucking. I'm actually gonna name them Simu, because fuck them. They don't deserve anonymity. It's really interesting because the femboy was telling me, you know, my computer's got this weird malware that's not actually dangerous, and it manifests as a half human. I'm gonna try and oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try and bring him into the real world. Fuck! So we have this half demon, half malware rapist who immediately adopts the cross necklace, because of course she does, and then she decides. The next thing I knew, I woke up, my drawers were open, and the black paint was completely empty, and then I see her, half nude, with her hair, half nude, hair tied, face black. Bro is the goofiest motherfucker I've ever seen. Bro had her hair, bright white hair tied back to in blackface. Bitch looked like Shaun the Sheep. So I had to slap bro, because obviously, kick bro out of the house. I'm tired of it. I'm not dealing with that shit. And if you think I'm overreacting, every day bro made some sexual remark about my sister, and I'm fucking tired of it! Bro! So, then this femboy gets, I have to manage this femboy's music, because he gets arrested for something. I don't know what, but it was, I think it was bestiality? Whatever, because, whatever, white Republican, he got put on probation. He spent like 2 weeks, he spent like a month, 2 months in jail, and then was put on probation. Fuck probation laws, bro, that's some bullshit. I don't want no kid toucher, no animal toucher alive and well on probation next to me. Kill that motherfucker. Yeah, I mean they should be tried, but that's just because so you don't falsely kill an innocent person. Also, no, I don't believe capital punishment is the answer. I believe I should be able to do it myself. I do it myself. And that's what happened to that other guy. I was looking, I got bored, and then I decided to call his wife. And she was telling me about how great it was that I intervened. They divorced, and then they immediately divorced. They both her and the kid got therapy, and they had no idea what happened to the guy. And so I did some more digging, and turns out, okay, so I need some context. My worst scheme ever was getting all the tenants to agree to put up shit, personally slandering the landlord for being a rapist, zoophile, a pedophile, all the others. But I specifically planned it so it would happen on April Fools. So it could be framed as us all doing an April Fool's joke on her. But it's so specific. It's framed as an April Fool's joke, so if he's talking about it to some people he knows, everyone will believe it's just an April Fool's joke. But it's so specific to him as a person that he knows where we mean it. So I drove there to visit my friend. Bro visited his friend, and then and she was talking with this guy, this like 6'7" guy, pretty chill, average bodybuilder, but I mean bodybuilders, regular bodybuilders are better than calisthenics guys. Calisthenics guys are fucking. Calisthenics guys are just birds. They're literally just birds. You go to a bird park for your crows, and then you actually go to a calisthenics park, and then a calisthenic grips on your arm. Do you think I could tame a calisthenic worker guy? Do you think I can tame a pack of calisthenic fiends like crows? I mean, I would think. I don't think they're as smart as crows, but. Each their own. So this bodybuilder was basically telling my friend about how that one prank, or more accurately, disposal, did so much mental damage to the landlord that he killed himself. He was found in his home, dead from alcohol poisoning, and I'm like, yeah! I win! This dumb motherfucker's finally dead. And so, I meet with the femboy, and they're sobbing from something. And I'm asking them, the death of this guy. I'm like, dude, that's a pedophile, don't you know? And of course, they get defensive. They, cross necklace, typical cross necklace behavior. And then, so they break up, and they're like, I don't think this relationship's working. And then they break up and start dating Seema. And I'm like, fucking God, bro. Why are you dating the racist, rapist? You're gonna get molested. Just like all the others did. Are you stupid? Turns out bro was stupid. And also, from that, I learned, also Seema has a problem with oversharing. And from that, I learned that the other guy had raped the other guy, and part of the reason why he still liked him is because of the career, and he pinned the blame onto me. Like, okay, I get it. It's sad that it's very sad that you got brutally molested, but that's not my. I feel I'm very sorry that you got brutally molested, but that's not my fault. You know, that's not my fault. It's not my fault. That happened before we even met. Also, that guy's dead now. Just go to therapy and, like, get over it. So, the obvious happened, and I've had this guy taxidermy in my... Now, the problem with taxiderming Cornelius Hubert is that he doesn't have any next of kin, so it doesn't... Who am I supposed to give this to? So, I asked him about it, and he's like, don't worry about it. And nobody came to claim it. Dry humping. Affirm yes to claim. Nobody came to claim it, but... So I just kept it for myself. Cornelius Hubert is mine, and until I get a knock on my door from this guy, this kid named Hubert, and he's like, "Hey, do you know a guy named Cornelius Hubert?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" "That's my dad. Can I have him back?" Huh? This guy is a kid? This guy's had a kid all along? And he's not like a young kid either. He's like 30. Why wasn't he listed as next of kin? And then I'm like, what? And so we get to know each other. We hit it off. And then I learn his ex-boyfriend is the Polish femboy. And also, him not being in the will suddenly makes... Hubert not being in Cornelius Hubert's will suddenly makes sense. And now... And... I'm like, well, if he hates you and you hate him, why do you want his taxidermy? And he's like, because I want to burn it. I want to make a final ritualistic sacrifice and burn it. And also burn it, them, and whoever they're dating right now. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro, that's a bit extreme, but I support you. So we started planning this out. Also, so we have the taxidermy somewhere. We dug up the corpse of that other guy and put it there. It smelled horrible, and we found the femboy and Seamood, and I'm like, yo, we're gonna do this fun barbecue night, and my sister's there too for moral support. And I'm like, yo, you gotta run, and then bro just ran off. We set them on fire, and then the weird thing, I think, because the taxidermy still had soul, Cornelius Hubert's soul inside. That's kind of a weird quirk how souls work, is in the taxidermy, someone soul get kept inside. So Seamood got trapped inside. The flames trapped Seamood between. Seamood got trapped between the flames and Cornelius Hubert's body. So she merged with his soul to be trapped inside it forever, maybe forever. And I think that's a beautiful ending to her story. Terrible person gets a terrible ending. Now, the Polish femboy's not too lucky. He got like half his face burned. Technically, I wasn't at fault because I didn't start the fire. Hubert did. The kid named... And also, kid named Hubert got... after that, kid named Hubert got arrested. This kid named Hubert got arrested for attempted murder, arson, and first-degree murder. First-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, and arson. They attempted to try me too for being an accomplice, and then they remembered that I just phased through walls, so I can't be in prison. So yeah, then, of course, this fucking the cross necklace possessed bro to be part of the unholy trinity again and sued me for damages instead of the guy who actually almost burned him to death. So I had to go through that bullshit, and then the courts realized that I'm like objectively right. So then that's that. We part ways. But the final thing this guy does is give me another CD. Nuts. So I added my collection of CDs, nuts, and then I play the CD, and it's basically just this guy singing about wanting to kill everyone, especially me. I'm like, man, what the fuck did I do to you? I never did anything bad, other than that one time, of course. That was mainly puberty, and also that other time. But that was actually for your own good. I killed both of your rapists. Why are you mad at me? So, and then you went back to sexually harassing my daughter, or my sister. Fuck you, dude. This is the problem with motherfuckers with cross necklaces. I swear to God. All right, this is my worst video to date. This worst video to date, guys. This better be my big break. All right.